as Flex knows, World of Warcraft has RPG servers, which are,
Right.
just based off of people who love to role play. So I don't see. I mean,
Right,
I
but
don't
they
see
have
why.
enemies in there. You have to battle and stuff,
Of
right? Don't
course,
you?
but I guess
this tour
this
mode
is
doesn't
more
do that. It's just you walking around,
learning about the history of
learning
ancient
about the
Greece.
history of ancient Greece. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a big deal about that. I think it's good. I think it's a
They
good
have a
thing.
lot of games like that that are actually pretty good.
In a world where geeking out never looked so good, two incredibly sexy men will rise for your auditory pleasure. Here's your hosts, keeping up with the Geek Bros.
Yes. Keep it up with the Geek Bros podcast, EA Special Part 2. I'm your host, Vibe, and with me are my fellow Geek Bros.
Darth Flex.
Garbanzo.
Fuck.
Joe Taro.
Crush. Joe Taro, what are you doing?
I was looking up some Fallout stuff. Sorry.
Yes. Look, he was on Pornhub.com. Family podcast. All right, Darth Flex, before we get started, tell these fine gamers our social media.
All right, you lovely people. You can check us out on Twitter and Instagram at Geek Bros with a 0. That's GEEKBR0S. You can also email us at geekbros with a 0 at yahoo.com. Please send us some great stuff. If you like anything from this episode, or you want us to cover anything that we did not cover, or going into next week's podcast for the video games, go ahead and email us. Send us dog pictures. Send us a picture of you smiling. I don't care. We would love to see our fans. Especially if you're hot.
I like puppies.
If you're hot, yes, send pictures if you're hot.
Where
right.
do you see puppies?
Are you not listening to what I'm saying?
Oh no, sorry, I was continuing on with
like I was saying. Email us pictures if you're hot. You can also check us out on Facebook.com/GeekBros with a 0. And then the first place to see these wonderful men.
First place.
Yeah.
I thought he was having a stroke. All right, VBGeeksPC.com. Now, we got to find a different color for Joe and Garbanzo. So I'll let you guys fill in if you want. Oh, shit. Look what just fell off from the fucking bookshelf.
What is that?
It's one of those pins that Scumbag Joe.
You know what's funny? Vibe and Flex, you both had stuff right now that I don't have no more.
Exactly. I'm wearing my Coca-Cola Arabesk shirt, okay, that I did not sell like a scumbag.
Hey, you're wearing a $150 shirt, bro.
You're absolutely right. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on eBay.
Like I was saying. If you want to check out this diverse gang of beautiful, semi-middle-aged men of milk chocolate, Egyptian cinnamon, and whatever colors you two want to identify as.
Hold on. I like, what was it? What was it? Vanilla Rust? No, you're sticking with Vanilla Rust.
But Vanilla Rust is for Joe.
That shit is hilarious.
Why can't that be some other color?
No, you're good. I was just gonna call you whole milk. So Vanilla Rust is fantastic. Let's call Garbanzo Cafe con leche.
That's what I said earlier.
Okay,
so
Cafe con leche.
Cafe con leche.
That's it. You can check out these beautiful, tasty spices on youtube.com/5rep Studios. That's VIBEREVSTUIDOS.
So I want to make it very, very clear that I'm milk chocolate. That's Vibe. Darth Flex is Egyptian cinnamon, which is the funniest shit I've ever heard. Sorry. Garbanzo is Cafe con leche, and Joe Taro is Vanilla Rust. So that's it. I love this.
It could be pumpkin spice, actually.
No, I don't want to call it pumpkin spice.
Spice.
I want Vanilla Rust. I like Vanilla Rust. Okay.
I actually like pumpkin spice. But all right.
I guess you do.
Yeah, you would be basic.
It makes sense. Basic bitch. All right. So, all right, let's move on. Garbanzo, you have something to say?
So tell me, gentlemen, what are we going to talk about today?
Just dick.
Oh, family podcast.
The Manson family.
What's new in the gaming world? It's EA, all EA, Part 2 special. We're going to discuss Ubisoft highlights, all their announcements from EA. Watchdog Legion has something to say. Gods and Monsters is like Zelda with the Greek mythology. UPlay Plus. Rainbow Six Quarantine is scary. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is getting a story creator and a Discovery Tours mode. Adventure Time is crossing over with Brawlhalla. And Ubisoft TV comedy show.
Is it Valhalla?
Yes, Valhalla. Actually, looks kind of cool. Brawlhalla. Square Enix highlights. We've got the new Avengers video game. Final Fantasy VII is an episodic remake. Final Fantasy VIII is getting a remaster. And March 3 is getting a DLC called Remind. So, I'm ready. Kingdom Hearts. I'm ready. EA3 Special Part 2. Let's get into it. So, of course, EA is the world's premier event for computer and video games related projects. At EA, the video game industry top talent packed into Los Angeles Convention Center, connecting tens of thousands of the best and brightest and most innovative and interactive entertainment industry. The first 3 exciting days leading edge companies, groundbreaking new technology and never before seen products are showcased. EA3 connects you with both new and old existing partners, industry executives, gamers, social influencers, providing unprecedented exposure to the entire video game industry under one roof. So today, gentlemen, we're going to be discussing, where is it? We're going to be discussing Monday, June 10th announcements from Ubisoft and Square Enix. I'm actually quite excited about this one. First, we're hitting Ubisoft highlights. So let's get to it. Everything Ubisoft announced at EA3. Now, of course, all these articles all come from the lovely Kotaku, KOTAKU.com. They have their own E3 2019 banner. All the articles I'm discussing, all from there. So, everything Ubisoft announced at EA3. Let's get into it. Watchdog Legion.
And I'm just saying that I missed completely everything on this day, so I'm actually really excited about listening.
Fantastic. Watchdog Legion.
Excellent. Yes.
New action adventure called Gods and Monsters. It has a $15 a month subscription. So interesting.
Okay.
Watchdog Legion. It will be out on March 6th, 2020. Yeah,
that time is worth it. I'm so excited for that game.
You saw a teaser for the beautiful new adventure called Gods and Monsters. Ubisoft is launching its own subscription, UPlay.
Plus.
UPlay Plus, yes, sorry. There's a new game based on roller derby. It's called Roller Champions. Rainbow Six Quarantine is the next Rainbow Six. Just Dance is still dancing, and it's on the Wii. Wow, look at that. A new mobile strategy game called Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, with characters from multiple Clancy franchises together. The Division 2 will be a free-to-play game from June 13th to the 16th.
That's time.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is getting a story creator and a Discovery Tours mode. Rainbow Six Siege next season, Operation Phantom Sight, is out. Well, it says tomorrow, so I have to assume Tuesday. It was out Tuesday.
Yeah. For
Honor is a new limited time event called Shadows of Hitokori.
Still can't read Japanese names, huh?
No, I can't. Shadows of Hitokiri. That's what I'm going to say. Adventure Time is crossing over with Brawlhalla. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Actors are working on an Ubisoft TV comedy about video game development. And some guy brought a dog on stage. So those are all the Ubisoft announcements. Now we're going to get a little deeper with these announcements.
Oh my god, that dog is so cute. It reminds me of Sadie.
Sadie, I hate who's Sadie?
Was that dog that I don't have anymore.
Oh,
she was so cute.
Yes, I agree. I'm not sure who that was. But let's move. Speaking of dogs, here's a segue. Watchdog Legion has something to say. Ubisoft kicked off the show with an intense gameplay demo of the latest in the Watchdog series, in which you take control of an entire team of resistance agents, from the standard bald chiseled men all the way to the old ladies. The franchising hook, you actually recruit and play as anyone you see in the game. It's coming out March 6th. Has anybody played Watch Dogs?
I have.
Yes.
Okay.
Amazing.
I haven't.
Talk
Amazing.
about it, you gentlemen. You give me a little something.
My thoughts, it was good. It was all right. But compared to what I saw for the upcoming game, Legion, oh my fucking god! Whatever Watch Dogs is out now sucks dick. This one's gonna be so much better.
I agree.
It's got kind of an XCOM kind of feel in the sense where like your characters, you can like get them strong, level them up, but they can't die and they will be permanently dead. To whereas you have to recruit additional soldiers to your army in XCOM. But
yeah. Well, from what I can see, there's no main character in Watch Dogs. It's just a guy on the box. In this adventure, it's post Brexit. In London, and the game creator says that it's behind the scenes clone demonstration that this is what it's about. It's going to be like, I guess, the fallout of what happens after Brexit. This the political things that are going on right now. So it's interesting.
It looks great, man. Like I forgot the old lady's name, but I'm pretty excited to play as her. Like when they show her stats, she's like a retired assassin, but she just like wobbles around, taps a guy in the shoulder, and boom, pops right in her fucking face. It was awesome.
Damn.
And Watch Dogs had a lot of replay value too.
Oh yeah,
I think something is there something on fire or in your place?
I'm on fire.
Oh, that's that. Get it, girlfriend. Woo!
Listen, Vibe. Stop being the fucking Skype police. All right, and be quiet.
Listen, wait, hold, Jotaro, are you talking to me like that? Is there a way to disconnect people from your conference? Because gotta be able to kick him out.
You click on his name and you put remove from call.
Really? Hold on. How do I get to that? Listen, one more outburst, Jotaro, and I'm booting you from this, okay? We don't need you right now, you basic bitch. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when you throw out most of the rundown, okay? We're gonna move on to Gods and Monsters. It's like Zelda with the Greek mythology. There's no main character in the new... Wait, damn it. I think I redid the whole thing over again. Let me read it from here. I copied it wrong. Where am I?
All right, check it out. So when sometimes gods need heroes.
What'd you say?
When sometimes gods need
I
heroes.
put the wrong link. Oh well. So yes, Gods and Monsters. It's like Zelda with the Greek mythology myths. Whatever. It's fantastic. And from what I saw, and I don't know what I did with the article, but from what I saw, it looked pretty good. I put the link, but you know who would have liked this? I really put it here for you, Darkflex, because literally it's got that Greek mythology feel to it, and it really you would appreciate it more than anybody else. Did anybody even look it up or see anything about this?
Yeah, the trailer. I seen the trailer. It looks really good.
Saw the trailer. The trailer actually looks. It's a little cartoony, which is again the way it looks kind of looks a little Zelda-y.
Exactly.
Well, they actually compare it to Assassin's Creed and Zelda.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is that when the video itself, when they're zooming in from the character from behind, the sword that it's holding, it almost looks like a keyblade too. So I was like, wait a minute, but then it wasn't. So, but I mean, I'm always interested in things that has to do with Greek mythology, because killing gods and stuff like that's kind of cool.
Amen, amen, brother, amen. We're gonna move on to UPlay Plus. Ubisoft is launching its own game subscription, $15 a month. Gives you access to a library of over 100 Ubisoft games and all their DLC. It'll include early access, new releases like Watch Dogs Legion. It'll launch September 3rd in 2020, and it'll be playable on Google Stadia. What is Google Stadia?
It's basically what. It's a stream box. The Steam like Steam came out with Steam came out with a little playable. So those who don't have a good PC, they can do that. It's basically the same thing, but by Google.
Wow.
But we'll see. I mean, the whole thing is that another subscription monthly for video games.
But exactly, I mean, do you see what's happening here?
I'm starting to get a little concerned.
Exactly. It looks like we're gonna be paying subscription out the yin yang. First,
there's nothing here that I really. Ubisoft has some good games, but not enough for me to pay $15 a month.
Yeah, but it's just like how originally online play was free, and now you gotta pay subscriptions to get.
Are you guys really surprised about that though?
No, but it's a shame though, because this is, you're really you're squeezing every drop out of the gamers. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Yeah, I know.
But the whole thing is that you know what it is, and I not to get a little heavy on this, but it's the culture right now. It's the renting culture. No one buys anymore. It's always like when we borrow, lease, rent, and it's never like I want to purchase it.
Okay, so you're actually blaming the consumers, the gamers, more so than the greedy companies. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Or
Well, the whole thing,
I don't want to
the
say
whole
blaming, but that's their, you know.
it's their thing is that it's these companies are smart. They're realizing that people, instead of wanting to buy movies, they're willing to rent it or pay a subscription and get it in a few weeks later. So the whole thing is that it's because the consumers is heading that direction is why this kind of stuff is going to continue to happen.
Yep.
And
You know
at
what?
the
I
same
agree.
time,
I agree.
I'm gonna end. You know, like that's why most people, and also most people can't. You know, it's also cheaper to pay a small monthly fee than buying. I say it's cheaper to pay Netflix, which is like what, like $10 a month, $15 a month,
But that
compared
shit
to buying
but
a Blu-ray. One Blu-ray costs you 30.
true. Good point. That is a good point. You know what? You're absolutely right. But then again, here's the thing, though. It adds up, and they're hoping that you don't use it to its fullest. That's the thing. That's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that you'll eventually forget about it, and then kind of like this. You know, I have audiobooks, and you know, they keep charging me. I have plenty of what's it called?
Credits.
Oh, credits. But
Yeah.
yes, that too. I have plenty of dicks, and you know, and they hope you forget about it. So.
Oh no, I've been using Audible for the last like 9-10 years, and I'm one of the people that they made no money off of.
Oh, well, you're the only one.
I just recently used Audible, by the way, but go on.
I'm sorry, Joe Tar. Didn't you say you had to get off camera for a second?
No,
Or-
no. That's another 5 minutes, but I'm staying
Oh,
on.
You don't want to go a little earlier, or you know, because everybody likes punctuality. Okay, too much. That's okay. How close is too close? All right. So we're moving on to Rainbow Six Quarantine, and it's scary. In this 3-player tactical player versus player enemy co-op game, it's coming out early 2020, and it's almost like a horror game. I saw a little bit of it, or at least read a little bit of it, and it kind of screams just a kiss of Resident Evil. You guys know anything about this?
Oh,
Rainbow Six? Has
jeez.
anybody
No.
played any Rainbow Sixes?
No,
I have the current one. It's actually
Yeah,
pretty good. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no longer any story mode. That's what I do miss about Rainbow Six, playing a story mode. It's an online only game. I mean, you get a little bit of like background story for each character you get, which is kind of what the game is based on now, is specific characters, and they're adding more characters. You can watch like a little cinematic trailer for each character, but it's just completely online. I think this quarantine game is just going to be kind of like their answer to Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah.
That
pretty
was
much.
actually
All
going
I
to
gotta
say
say
that
is
that's competing with them too.
Left 4 Dead did it first. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Any other thoughts about Rainbow Six Quarantine before we move on?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, that's why I didn't put any link there. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is getting a story creator and a discovery tour modes. So, story creator is a quest building mode where players can make their own Assassin's Creed missions,
That's interesting.
including dialogue and branching pathways, then share it with others. An open beta has already started. The Discovery Tour lets you wander around ancient Greece unhindered by enemies, learning about its history. Something, you know, maybe Flex would love to do. But I don't know. I think Discovery Mode is just a tacked-on thing. I don't know who would want to just walk around a video game and learn.
Plenty of people. What do you mean? There's plenty of people.
Play people that what?
What are you talking about? There's plenty of people who love the RPG aspects of games and the story.
But that's not okay. That's okay if you say that. All right, I feel you.
I
feel
mean,
you. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. No,
Put
Carol,
it this way. World of Warcraft, as Flex knows, World of Warcraft has RPG servers, which
Right.
are, you know, just based off of people who love to role play. So I don't see. I mean,
Where,
I
but
don't
they
see
have enemies
why.
in there. You have you battle and stuff,
Of
right? Don't
course,
you?
but I guess
this tour
this
mode
is
doesn't do that. It's just you walking around,
learning about the history of
learning
ancient
about the history
Greece.
of ancient Greece. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a big deal about that. I think it's good. I think it's a
They
good
have a
thing.
lot of games like that that are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
They have quite a bit of games like that that are not that bad. They're pretty good.
So I mean, cool stuff. Anybody interested in Call of Duty's new story creator and discovery tour mode?
Call of Duty or
No,
Call of Duty?
Assassin's Creed.
Guys, I'll be right back. By the way, 5 minutes.
Take your time, sir. Take your time.
maybe
All
in
the
the
time you
future.
need.
I mean, like I still haven't
Oh my
even.
God! You see the crotch shot we just got? That was absolutely a Deadpool crotch shot we just got. All right.
I haven't even gotten past Black Flag. It's not that I don't like the game. The games are great, but maybe in the future. Something I might check out when it's free on Game Pass.
If I had time and I was interested, I would love to create my own like story and stuff and share that out there. 'Cause I used to be a writer, and I'd love to get back into it. And I've always wanted to write a story for a video game, and there was
that'll be good for people like people who want to get into the industry. That'll be a
yeah.
great way to
It's
practice.
like I bought an RPG Maker once. And I'm just like, oh god, this is so friggin' hard and long. That's what she said. And
Let's take time to appreciate Joe's background. I see a tub of casein protein, a lit candle. I think
Is
that's
that safe to have a lit candle like that?
next to protein. No.
not with all that lube. Some tissues. He has a masquerade mask up there. I'm assuming for his homosexual encounters at night. His boss probably makes him wear that.
Eyes wide shut.
Mm.
We're gonna move on.
Aren't you?
We're gonna move on.
A plug. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're gonna move on to Adventure Time is crossing over with Brawlhalla. Okay, and I actually saw the trailer for this. I gotta play a little bit of this first because it's hilarious. Whenever it pops up, that's what she said. Come on.
Come on. Oh, no! Again?
Yeah, that's what you get when you take on the Brawlhalla Master.
These things are whack! 1v1 me, bro! For real!
Yeah, I'll toast your buns again, sure. Want to choose a different character?
Yeah! I choose me!
And Bimo is now sucking them into the game.
Yeah! Woohoo! Brawl break!
Oh, my burrito.
His burrito came.
It's those guys from the game.
What time is it?
Adventure time!
So that's it right there. I actually like this. They actually animated a little animation clip just for this. So Jake, Finn, and Princess Bubblegum will be added to the game as playable characters. Plus a buddy match type where you can play as two different characters at one time. The update is available now. They're playable for free until June 25th, and then they'll cost money. I actually told my offspring, hey, listen, you guys play Brawlhalla. And if anybody doesn't know, Brawlhalla is like, I don't want to call it a Smash Brothers clone, but a Smash Brothers clone, but it looks like a lot of fun. So my kids love playing it, so I told them to check it out. So, hey, do you guys play the game? I've seen it played.
I've never played it, but just because having the availability for to have the Adventure Time, I may jump on this.
Yeah, I'm definitely jumping on this because I want to play as Finn. I want to play as Jake. And Princess Bubblegum has like some kind of like gun thing going on. It's tight work. I recommend it for anybody who likes Super Smash Brothers. It's exactly the same thing. Like legit. It's a you're on platform. You shoot. You knock them off the screen. They flash off. So it looks good to me. Darflex?
I don't know what any of that stuff is, honestly, so I can't really say much about it.
You know what Super Smash Brothers is?
Yeah, but I don't know what Adventure Time is. Like, I mean, I know what it is, but I've never watched it.
Adventure Time is set in a dystopian future. I love that thing. That thing was deep.
I thought it was a kid's show.
It is a kid's show, but it has like those hints, like deep hints, and it's basically like
it's very interesting.
It's set in a dystopian future. Like it's messed up. There was some big ass war that like nuked the whole place. It was really interesting. If you just see the intro, it gives you a hint that there was something deeper going on. So I'm just saying, that is what she said. We're gonna move on to Ubisoft TV comedy. Rob something from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia showed up to discuss. Yeah, no, McKinley. Okay, cool. He showed up to discuss Mythic Quest, Raven's Banquet, a TV show that he and castmate Charlie Day are putting together with Ubisoft. It's a comedy for Apple TV about game development. And I read a little bit about it, and it seems interesting. So it's going to be set, in Silicon Valley, Silicon Valley-esque satire video game development. And it brings together a few people from Always Sunny, and the show will potentially feature. The producers of the show have worked with our company about potentially featuring Kotaku in the show. Kotaku might even be featured in the show.
Oh, that's
so,
awesome.
Are you guys at all interested, really, in a comedy satire on video game development?
Yes, only for Charlie and fuck. I just forgot his name.
Exactly, Rob.
Yeah.
Something.
Just for those two guys, I love anything they do. They're actually super hilarious and they're very inappropriate. So yeah, I mean, I don't know shit about the show. I didn't take time to read it because I wasn't interested in the story. I'm just, the fact that he's in it, I'll watch it.
I'll maybe check an episode or two and see how it goes from there. If we'll see.
Well, I mean, I think at the very least, when it comes out, we should at least watch collectively, if not together or separately, episode 1 and review it on the podcast. Why not? I mean, it's a geek culture thing. I'd say let's review the pilot and let's give the audience our honest opinion on the pilot. I don't, why the heck not? Darflex, do you agree?
Yeah,
I agree.
Excellent.
I concur.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
You want hand job?
Later, off air. We're gonna move on to Square Enix highlights. I can't wait for this. There are announcements from EA3. I don't know why I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? E3. Why is EA on my mind?
Because they're not there.
Okay, because it's in the game. All right. The first details on Final Fantasy VII Remake and the Avengers were the highlights of Square Enix E3 briefing on Monday night. Lots of smaller announcements, including a long-awaited Western release of some Japanese classics followed, RPGs, of course. So here's all of the news. So, thank you, Kotaku. You guys saved my life with this. Everything Square Enix announced at E3. Okay, Crystal Dynamics' long-awaited Avengers game arrives May 15th, 2020.
I can't wait to talk about this.
Okay. All right. Well, it's there. It's there. Final Fantasy VII Remake is still episodic, in case you were wondering. Final Fantasy VIII is getting remastered. We have Romancing Saga 3.
Not what you think, by the way, but go on.
What?
Final Fantasy VIII.
It's just remastered, not being redone.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, it's there, but yeah, remastered and redone is two different things. Romancing Saga 3 is finally leaving Japan. Saga Scarlet Grace is also finally leaving Japan. We have Outriders is the new shooter from the people that can fly.
Game.
Oniyaki will be available on August 22nd. See, you just gotta, pronounce.
Still fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. War of the Visions is a new follow-up to the mobile game Final Fantasy Brave Exodus. Okay.
That was so subtle.
Okay. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition is coming out this winter.
Yes.
The Last Remnant Remastered is already available on Switch, which I actually think I want to buy. Square Enix Collective will publish Circuit Superstars in 2020. Kingdom Hearts 3 is getting a DLC called Remind. And that is everything that has been announced from Square Enix at EA. E3! Ugh. E3 2019. I'm getting tired. Now, let's get a little deeper into this. First,
she said.
Exactly what she said. The new Avengers video game. You will be able to play as 5 characters: Cap, Thor, Hulk, Black Widow, and Iron Man. Okay, hold on.
Where's Hawkeye? Where's Hawkeye?
Fuck Hawkeye.
Fuck the game.
They do not look like they do in the movies. Troy Baker and Nolan North play Bruce Banner and Tony Stark respectively. Square Enix said that it will release content for the game over multiple years. It'll have a 4-player online co-op, and every new character and map added to the game will be free. Ooh. No random loot boxes, no pay to win scenarios. It's gonna be out on Xbox, PlayStation 4, PS4, and Stadia. Coming out May 15, 2020. All right. I'm gonna jump right to Joe Taro, who's cracking up. Joe Taro, what's your problem with this?
Okay. I mean, I like the concept. I like the idea. I think Square Enix, they've never let me down with a lot of games. Well, actually, maybe one, but yeah, one. But other than that, I don't think they've ever let me down like that much. But this, I mean, thank God it's free to play, and then like the DLCs and future stuff is going to be free. Because if it was to pay, like pay to play, and you had to pay for all that stuff, I'd be pretty disappointed. I mean. The characters itself, man.
Have you seen the meme online? It's like, you idiot! You got the stunt doubles.
Exactly. Yes. And that was exactly what I was going to bring up. I can't stress that they don't look good
Look,
to me, man.
Here's my biggest issue with Black Widow. Not hot at all, but okay. Now here's one thing: does Black Widow in this game, and no, I'm just nothing against it, but doesn't she look like a trans woman?
Yes, and they had a meme with that where they compared. I mean, look, I have nothing against transgender people. I love everybody. Because Vibe is an asshole, but
he really is.
My thing is that it really does, she does look like a transgender woman, like legit, as if.
Well, there's an agenda there. I mean, what do you expect?
That's not who she's portrayed as. I mean, Scarlett Johansson plays her in a real life role. I mean,
yeah,
she doesn't really look like a transgender person to me. So
yeah, but in the comics, she doesn't look like that either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she definitely doesn't look like a trans woman, though. She looks hot still.
Exactly. I mean, what's going on with? Square Enix again. They don't disappoint me, but if they can just tweak how they, tweak the Sonic movie, the character. Just please something.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I guess
the Hulk is good.
No, I mean that's the only complaint I have. What's funny? I'm still gonna get it though. I'm still gonna buy it.
Every Marvel game that's come out, I've always at least tried it. So I probably will do the same thing with even the mobile games. So I'm definitely looking into trying this out to see what happens.
I mean, I'll try it too. It looks like Avengers. Like Disney made the Avengers, but we turn it around and says made in China because it's not.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's like that. It's like the Russian Avengers. Like one guy's like a half bear.
That's a good movie, though. That's a good movie. Have you seen it?
No, I've heard good things, dude.
Okay, so an inebriated review on that maybe in the future.
Of that movie, I think we could do that.
What do you think, Flex? That's your show.
Well, here's the thing. It's good in Russian. Now, the American dub, it's like if they used, the speech app on the computer that it'll read words for you.
Oh, wow.
But it's like, he's like, comrade, we are going in to kill the bad guys. Get ready to fight.
Okay, so we read subtitles. No different than anime.
Read subtitles. Trust me, it's much better.
Exactly. All right, let me play a little bit, just a tip of this official trailer.
Never meet your heroes. Well,
is that supposed to be the?
And it was awesome.
Oh my god!
Avengers were everything I imagined.
They do look terrible.
Thor, Tony, check it out at once. Try to keep up.
Yeah. Well, they obviously were not trying to.
Just got a whole lot more interesting.
Bruce Banner looks a lot whiter.
Yeah, but the Hulk looks greener.
Let's make this quick. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get in.
That was kind of cool though. That's really the gameplay.
No, that's not gameplay.
Thor, what's your status?
Actually, maybe it is gameplay.
That's gameplay, baby.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke?
I have to admit. I mean, I like what I see. Yes, I agree that they don't look anything like the movie guys. But can we be honest? I mean, who says that the way they look in the MCU is the way they're supposed to look? Are we serious? I mean,
it's always going to be inaccurate. But like, come on, it looks like a game that didn't even try.
They never said that this is based on the movies or from the movies or inspired by the movies. Well, it's just an Avengers game.
Listen, if you can bitch about movies that we like, we can bitch about this game. So.
That's true.
Understood. And I shall move on. I will move on.
All I know is I'm interested to see how they're gonna, is that the Taskmaster?
The task what?
Yeah, no, he's right. Garbanzo's right. The main villain so far that we know is going to be the Taskmaster.
But usually he's more of a hired help than he is a main baddie. So I want to see what happens where he got hired by.
Yeah.
Well, I like it. We're gonna move on to Final Fantasy VII Episodic Remake, and I didn't realize this, but the first installment of will include the Midgard portion of the original game, which has been expanded. Square Enix talked a bit about how the battle system will work. It comes out March 3rd, 2020. I'm going to play a little bit of the battle system, and we're going to get into this.
So good.
Yeah, my life to be
gameplay system that merges real-time action with strategic command-based combat. For starters, the press of the square button is a swing of Cloud's Buster Sword. Cloud attacks, dodges, and blocks all in real time. His standard attacks do some damage, but they barely scratch the surface of Cloud's true potential. Succeeding on the battlefield requires much more than just hacking and slashing. Cloud needs to be tactical. He needs ATB. 2 ATB bars are displayed in the lower right. These fill up slowly over time, but fill much faster.
This screams like Kingdom Hearts then. This is a button masher.
Bar is full, you can enter tactical mode, where time slows to a crawl, and you have the opportunity to choose actions from the command menu. Katase-san, I've had the pleasure of seeing quite a bit of the game, but tactical mode never gets old for me.
All right. So it's scrapping the traditional turn-based RPG mechanics for a more of a. I mean, I have to say it, a hack and slash. That's what it screams like to me.
That's exactly what it is, dude.
Which is kind of, it kind of reminds me of what was it? The one on the PSP.
Count to the Inferno.
Crisis Core. Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Kind of reminds me of that.
Ooh, okay, that was rough.
You ever played Crisis Core?
Yes, I did, and it was all right. I wouldn't say it was great.
Crisis Core. You serious? Was sick. The prequel to Final Fantasy VII. I loved it. It's one of the few things that I finished. But yeah, it reminds me of that. So I mean, how do you feel about them ditching the traditional turn-based for this hack and slash?
Ooh, I don't mind it actually.
It's good. It's nice. I mean, you can always go back to the original game and play it if you want to bitch about it.
Exactly. You actually have an option to actually go one or the other. I'm going to go back to turn-based. I'm sorry. I just prefer it that way.
I do too. I just like that better.
Well, turn-based is always going to be the classic way to play a Final Fantasy game, but the idea that they first completely revamped and remastered 7 and then changed the combat style, I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, it reminds me of like it kind of is almost like a Devil May Cry type-ish style.
There you go. But that's our button masher. I mean, that's
and Devil May Cry worked. So
yeah,
because it's always been a button masher. It wasn't originally a turn-based. It turned to a button masher.
Honestly, in the sense of like, what I like about Final Fantasy being turn-based is the cinematics, or like the kind of like just the way it looks, because they have more time, because they have control of what's going to happen, not you. So I think I would say they have more to put into like detail and quality of what you're seeing. So
especially when you summon like Bahamut.
I guess it's
like that. Bahamut.
It's a good option, but honestly, I mean, it's taken away from something that didn't need to be changed.
I think they did that mostly because a lot of the newer generation of gamers is not used to a turn-based system, and they may not understand it.
Well,
I mean, unless they have really good, unless they have
turn-based has not gone away.
Unless they have good parents and then it taught them how to actually play RPGs.
Turn-based system hasn't gone away. There's still turn-based in some games. What are you talking about?
There's plenty of them.
Yeah, plenty of them still exist. I mean, for out there. So I don't think that's I don't think that's the reason why. But
actually, but
I respect that you think so.
The mana games, like the Secret of Mana and all those titles along in the RPG realm, they're all still turn-based. Like the ones that are now.
I completely disagree with Joe Taro, but I like where he's head at. So, any other discussions about the Final Fantasy VII episodic? What about the fact that it's episodic? Does that bother you guys at all? That you're not gonna get a full game at first, that it's gonna come out in episodes?
No,
because
same thing that happened when it first came out. Remember the discs? I mean,
no. Yeah, but you got all the discs in one time. You see what I'm saying?
I'm okay with
I think it would bother me more if I actually had the time and no responsibilities to sit down and play a game like that. But being for me, it works personally. Because
what if each episode you have to pay for it? What if it's paid DLC?
I don't think they'll be doing that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, it should be free, or at least they could suck a dick, or they could make it very, very reasonably priced. Like, I don't know, $5 an episode.
Because episodic is just screams, we're not done yet, so we're gonna give you a piece, but we're gonna keep having you pay for pieces of a game that's not finished. That's my concern. But hopefully it's not, But episodic, it is. And nowhere did it say free DLC. It just said episodic, and it screams, you gotta pay another $20 probably for episode 2 or whatever it is. Kind of like how Minecraft. I don't know if anybody played Minecraft Story Mode. No. That's what Minecraft Story Mode. You have to pay for each episode. It was 4 or 5 episodes after you bought the game, and you have to buy the other episodes.
I watched my son play that, and he was right. He's absolutely right.
See, that would annoy the crap out of me, but I really hope they don't go in that route. I don't think they will. I honestly don't think they will. But I really hope they don't, because honestly, it would break my heart.
Well, here's hoping. All right, Square Enix, do the right thing. We're going to move on to, briefly, Final Fantasy VIII is getting remastered. Square Enix announced at E3. It'll be out this year for PS4, Xbox, PC, and Switch. Now, Jotaro, you want to re-clarify what remastered means?
Okay, so remastered is...
No deep sighs, okay? I want some, life here, okay? If I can go, yes, yes, yes! You can do something, okay?
I hate when you said that, because it sounds like you're shitting out a nice, large... Dookie.
I don't know what person is
screaming. So anyways, like I was saying, the remastered basically, it's the same story. They haven't changed anything about it. It's not like a Final Fantasy it's not like a Final Fantasy VII whole redo of the graphics and whatnot.
Right.
Same story, same characters. Right. They are just tweaking it a little bit. And that's really about it.
What are they tweaking? Graphics, music? What are they tweaking, Jotaro? Get a little deeper. This is the getting deeper section.
I mean, I'm kind of biased because Final Fantasy VIII was not one of my favorites.
I didn't like it either. I only like
9. I like 9 a lot.
No, I like 7 and 10 and 10 too. And that was the end of my Final Fantasy life.
10 is still it's up there with 7 for me.
I was never a fan of Titus, or as Owen calls him, Titus. I was never a fan of.
Stop saying Owen's name in vain, okay?
I know, but he probably loves it anyway.
You got to get Owen on this podcast, by the way.
Yeah, we have to get him. No, he has to be a guest. He has to be a guest.
Well, you got to tell him to get his ass out of the Zumba, Zumba studio.
Yeah.
Dry off and get on.
But no, 8. It's not visually stunning. I mean, but they're just tweaking, I guess, sound, the music, a little bit of enhanced graphics. Nothing crazy.
Right.
But that's really about it. And they're making it playable for the PS4 version.
What would you say to the claim? Okay, and stop me if you heard this before, that you yourself are not visually stunning.
Oh, you know what's funny? A certain somebody from the past would actually disagree with you on that.
Who the hell is that? Oh, too soon. And with that being in mind, what is too soon? It's too soon for this DLC all up on Jotaro's face. Kingdom Hearts 3 is getting a DLC called Remind. That's as far as I'm going to go, because I'm going to make it very clear. I have not played Kingdom Hearts 3 since I gave up on the Frozen level. So I don't know what Remind is about. I don't know how the game ends. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. All I can say is, yay, DLC, Remind. Who's getting this?
I am for sure.
Getting it. Yes,
me.
100%.
Have you played?
Once I actually get Kingdom Hearts.
That's what I was gonna say. See, at least I'm not the worst. Okay, friggin' Flex hasn't even gotten Kingdom Hearts yet, so I feel great. Guys, final thoughts before we wrap.
Hearts 3 is actually $36 right now on the store.
That's a shame. It's just not a shame. I guess it came down eventually. Any other final thoughts about EA?
No, not at all.
This E3 Part 2. Nope.
I got nothing.
Mr. Blurry Flex.
This was Part 3 or Part 2?
Part 2.
I'm very happy with Square Enix and their games, man. I'm excited.
I'm super excited for Watch Dogs Legion.
I want to play Brawlhalla. That's what I want to play. That's the issue there.
I do want to see what happens with Final Fantasy VII, actually.
All right. Well, you know what? You know how we do it here. We're gonna just, when these things come out, you're gonna get more comments, concerns, and questions, and reading articles from Kotaku and probably Yahoo. And from us who plays the games and who buys the games, you're gonna hear some reviews, maybe some real episodes. Who knows? So Before we wrap up, don't forget you can check us out at Geek Bros with a Zero on Twitter and Instagram. That's GEKBR0S. Email us anything that has to do with E3 or more, or if there are any articles you want us to actually cover. That's Geek Bros with a Zero, GEKBR0S at yahoo.com. Facebook, which is on fire right now. That's facebook.com/Geek Bros, GEKBR0S. And if you want to check out part 1 or part 2 or part 3 of our EA coverage, that's at WeebyGeeksPC.com. Everything's there. And if you want to watch it, youtube.com/VibeRev Studios, VIBEREVSTUDIOS. Before we go, shameless promotion, gentlemen. Darthflex.
All right, you guys can find me on Instagram at Darthflex, Darth_Flex, 2 X's at the end of Flex. On Twitter at DFP or Darthflex Performance. You can also find me on Instagram for woodcrafting and cool shit at The Inebriated Craftsman.
Garbon.
You guys can find me on Instagram at DarthBean278 and on Twitter at Bean BEANTKE278.
I was hoping you would say the gram. I kind of felt, I missed that.
Oh,
Joe
sorry,
Taro.
gentlemen.
You can find me on Instagram, JOETARRRO, and on Twitter, JOETARRO. And that's all I have.
What's your grinder tag?
What's your what?
What's your grinder tag?
Oh my grinder tag is Jason Grant. No, sorry.
Ah! Oh my God, it's so funny. All right, you can find. I forgot to actually throw my stuff in part 1. I just got so excited about ending the episode. You can find me, Vibe, here at VibeRev Studios, VIBEREVSTUDIOS. That's on Twitter, on Instagram. It's, of course, VibeRevStudios.com. Currently down for what's going to be the longest overhaul, but I think I'm going to give up. There's so much work. You can also check out all the Vibe Studios work on VibeRev Studios on Facebook. Definitely our YouTube channel where you can see all the Geek Bros stuff and more. So check it out. So with that being said, Geeking Out still looks this good and still sounds this good. And we're going to continue in part 3.
Keeping up with the Geek Bros.